In this video, we are creating T9 truck wheel sub-assembly. Sub-assembly means that something was brought into the bigger assembly. So we're going to assemble a wheel one time so we don't have to assemble it 4 times later for the car. I'm going to start by taking the axle here, and I can click and drag it here inside of assembly. My file is not saved, so it reminds me to save it. So I'm going to name it T9 wheel sub-assembly. Okay. Hit save. So now I should be able to click this file and drag it inside of the assembly. Once it's there, I don't have to move it, so I'm going to hit OK. And I'm going to right click on this here and ground it in place so it doesn't move around. Next thing, I'm going to scroll down to the wheel itself, and I can either right click or drag it. So I'm going to right click and do insert into current design, and the wheel will appear. I'm going to separate it so it doesn't overlap. I'm going to hit OK. I want the wheel to rotate around the axle, so I'm going to use the revolute joint. You can either click on this joint button right here, or if yours does not appear, you can go assemble and hit joint here. Instead of rigid, I can either go to motion and pick revolute here, or I can click on the little pop-up bar and then hit revolute right here as well. I'm going to hit select, and I know I want this part of the wheel to rotate around this part of the axle. I'm going to hit OK. And now it's wheel rotating around the axle. Okay, go back home. The last thing we need to do is attach a tire. So I can click and drag it, or I can right click it, insert into current design. It appears here. Again, I'm going to separate it a little bit just so we can see, and hit OK. I don't want my tire to be rotated around the wheel. I want it kind of like rigidly attached. So I'm going to click assemble, select this time rigid constraint. And I know that I want to attach, click select, attach this part of the wheel to this part of the tire. It moves together. I'm going to hit OK. And now if I rotate, the wheel rotates around the tire. So I'm going to save this, and this design is complete.